going on, Fish Tank TV? It's Eric. It's Saturday. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. TSK, Two Stroke King, he asked me to do an update on my tanks, so here's an update, man. Really not a whole lot's changed since I put the Epistos in. The Epistos are doing a lot better. Hey man, calm down. He nips at her a little bit, but it's really not bad. She's getting pretty colorful. She looks more yellow now than she did when I first got her. And she's got the black line on her is a lot more defined. Same thing with him. But they're eating better now. The female, she's fattened up a lot. She was really skinny. I don't know how many of you guys have had like sick fish before, but she looked like she was about to die. And she's eating better now, so I'm not as worried as I was. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get them to breed, and I'll show you what I did to the tank in a minute to hopefully kind of entice them to want to breed. Show you my other fish. There's my bristlenose pleco. Get over here so you can see it better. Now he's gotten big. He's grown about an inch since I've had him. They grow slow. They only get about 5 inches long. Watch out, guys. But they're really active fish, that's what makes them so cool. And they do well in small tanks. But it's definitely one of my favorite fish. Looks like he dug him out a hole right there underneath those rocks. It's either him or my clown pleco, which I'll try to show you in a second, but he's always hiding. So yeah, he's doing well. Here's a good shot of him. He's got those spots on him now. He didn't have those when I got him. He was just like black. I think it's a female actually, because there's no bristles on it. But that's okay. Still a cool fish. There's a clown pleco. It's kind of a mysterious fish. All you can ever see is its silhouette. You need to think of a good like mysterious name for him. Because he's pretty elusive. But that's him. And I've got a little Aticulus catfish in the back right there. But I mean, main reason he's in here is because my girlfriend bought 3 of them for me for my 5-gallon a while back, and he's the last one left, and he's doing awesome. I don't know why the other 2 died so easy, but he's doing great. I don't really want to get any more. I know you need schools of them for him to be real happy, but I don't want to. I think they're an Asian fish, and I don't want to have any Asian fish in my tank. I want South American fish, just to kind of keep the theme going. I'm going to try to do that with all my tanks. So that's all my fish. Now I'll talk about my plants a little bit. I'll start with my crypts. They're doing awesome, especially this one in the back. Shooting out a new leaf every couple of days. It's just gotten really thick. This one's getting better. You can see the new leaf right here. I believe this is a new leaf too. I don't know, one of these. So hopefully it'll get thick like this one, but it's definitely doing well. What else? We'll go over here to the swords. Everybody comments on my swords, how big they're getting, and all I do is I trim the dead leads off anytime I see, like, see if I can find one. Mr. Oz, excuse me, Oz, Mr. Amazon is the one that told me about this. Yeah, here you go. See how it's kind of thin? If I find leaves like that, I just follow down the stem like this until I find where it connects to the plant, and I just break it off kind of easy. I don't harm the plant. I'm very careful about it. And then I just I do that with all the plants I find. Like this are all the leaves that I find that are dead. Like this one right here, it's got quite a bit of algae on it. Should probably rip that one off of there too. I'll do it later, but and it keeps them growing. There's a bunch of new leaves growing right up in the middle. So yeah, the swords are doing well. Anubias, that plant always does well. I had Bacopa in here, but I took it out, and I'll explain why in a second. My jungle val right now is not doing very well. It was growing really fast, and then it just stopped. This one right here is new, and this one right here is new, but they grew up to the top of the tank, and once they got there, they stopped growing, and the leaves started dying. This one looks better than the one in the back, but see if I can show you. Now the light's reflecting off of it, but you can see there's some holes in it right there. That's going to start dying soon, and I don't know why. I don't know what's causing it. I went out and got some root tabs because I've heard they need a lot of nutrients for their roots, and I put them all down in there, so hopefully that'll start helping. Either they're going to take off and like mad, or they're gonna die. So I mean, that's about it for the plants, really. Okay, now I'm gonna get to how my tank is kind of scaped right now. When I first scaped it, I didn't really like when I first dirted it and threw everything in there. I was in a hurry to get my plants back in the tank, and the scape's kind of all over the place right now. But what I did do to kind of fix it is I took that Bacopa out for two reasons. One, because I wanted some more room back there. I mean, it was like right here, and I couldn't, you know, move this driftwood back there like I have it right now, because it would have been covering up the Bacopa. And the second reason I took the Bacopa out is because it wasn't growing very fast, and it was just collecting debris, and it looked like crap. So I took it out of there. I got sick of it. It's been giving me trouble ever since I got it. And what I did was I took this piece of driftwood here that's it was going across the tank like that, and I moved it back to kind of separate the tank here, and I created a little bit of swimming room here for the Apistos. And they actually hang out here quite a bit. As you can see, the male's right there. The female's actually up here in the corner. I don't know what she's doing. But they hang out here a lot. And at the same time, I took rocks from back in the corner over here, and I moved them over here because the female likes to hang around the rocks. And I made a little, kind of a little cave here. You can see. I mean, you can't really tell from the video, but it goes back in there a little bit. The roots aren't in the way. And the reason why I did that is because I'm wanting to get these two Apistos to breed. I mean, they haven't even shown any kind of signs yet, but I've only had them for a few days. So once they get comfortable, hopefully they'll spawn, and I'll have some baby Apistos. And that's about it for the 20. The baby tears are not doing well. Don't know why. I've got high light, and I've got pressurized CO2. I got fine substrate, so they should be doing fine, but they're not. But that's my 20 gallon. I just realized how long this video is, so I'm gonna try to hurry it up. Go over here. Here's my bass. It's a Fender Jazz bass. Had it for a while. It's a good little bass. Here's my 5 gallon Cori tank, and this is a Amazon Sword. It's a runner from one of the ones in my tank. I planted it in here. I'm gonna try to grow it out, and I'm gonna sell it or trade it. So if anybody wants one when it gets big enough, yeah, it's yours if you want it. Just first come, first serve, I guess. The wisteria looks like crap right now, but that's okay. It'll grow back. I trimmed it, and I wasn't very careful with it. I just started cutting stuff, but it's already starting to grow back. You can see right there. That's new. And there's a bunch of brown leaves. They look a lot more green on this video than they really are, but there's a bunch of brown leaves in there, and I need to trim those off. The Cories are all fat and happy. They're still laying eggs. There's some eggs right there. So hopefully I'll have some more Cori babies soon. I was going to take the Cories out and put them in my 20 gallon, but I can't catch them. There's a lot of places for them to hide in here, so I just left them in here. If they eat the eggs, they eat the eggs. I'm not going to worry about it that much. I do have one little baby Cori cat in here somewhere, if I can find him. I never can find him though. Oh yeah, there he is. He's right there. That's him. Doesn't look like much because this video camera sucks, but that's him for sure. He's grown a lot in the last few days. And he's really cool. I'm very excited about it because I've never had fish that have babies before. And I mean, that's about it, guys. There's not a whole lot to tell on my tanks, even though I seem to have filled up 10 minutes on this memory card. But I'm getting a 10-gallon tank from a friend, and what I'm gonna do is I'm either gonna put it on this corner of my desk here or right here. I don't think it'll hold it up there. This is kind of a flimsy desk. I might try to put it up top, but I'm gonna do a Tanganyika cichlid tank, kind of like what Keith has. But yeah, that's it, guys. Those are my tanks. They're doing well. Let me know if there's anything y'all want me to make a video on, because I'm kind of getting bored with updates. I'll try to help when I can. So if there's something you want me to make a video about, I'll give it a go. Alright, guys. Later.